Even stepping out or staying in your current job, there's uncertainty that exists. So what kind of risk are you willing to take at the end of the day is what you have to ask yourself.
Some people want, like, I want to know how much my paycheck's going to be. I want to know what the work I'm going to be doing is. I want to know where it's going to be and how, and I want it to be stable and I want it to be certain, right? That is a completely valid set of values to have. But in today's world, that actually I think is increasingly less common in our, move towards gig economy and, all that kind of stuff. So if that's really what you want, then you have to think seriously about what professions still provide that. How do I put myself in a position to be in that profession? It's funny. A friend of mine's daughter went to college last year, and when she filled out her federal student aid thing and told them that they wanted to be a teacher and where she was going to school, the FAFSA process spit back. We don't think you're going to make enough money to pay these loans back. You better be very, very careful. And so at least there's that kind of feedback now.
At least, yeah.
When you and I were going to college, they're just like threw money at you. Like, it's okay.
Yeah,
This
they
is
threw money and credit cards and all that. Yeah. So when I walked into that, I got into the business and I relentlessly pursued it. I knew I was not going to go back to what I came from. So that was just locked in. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like failure was not an option. It's like burn the boats.
Right.
I'm not going to go back.
Right.
And you have to have that mentality if you're going to invest in yourself. And if you don't have that mentality, it's okay. And you can have that salary job, but you also have to understand what is the risk of that. And what I mean by that is when you work for a company, they're going to do what they need to do for the company. You may or may not be part of that long-term plan, depending
Right.
on your role and what you do. And now we are in this AI world of what's going to happen and our companies, scaling down, scaling up. So if you're in that salary job, great. But the risk to you now is your future job may or may not be there. We're in this AI revolution, right?
Oh, it
It's
is.
really this digital revolution, I guess is what we'd probably call it. So even stepping out or staying in your current job, there's uncertainty that exists. So what kind of risk are you willing to take at the end of the day is what you have to ask yourself.